Hey everyone! So as you can probably tell, I am in a bathroom. I'm actually in a hotel right now in Memphis, so it's really hot here. I don't know if any of you guys live around the Memphis area, but it is hot and sticky. But anywho, as you're probably wondering why I'm in the bathroom, it's because I wanted to do a little quick tutorial about how to wash your brushes, or at least how I wash my brushes. So, I just have a few brushes that I brought with me. I didn't bring too many big brushes since I was traveling. So yeah, let's get started. Basically, all you're going to need is water. I like to use baby shampoo. You can use the Johnson & Johnson stuff, or I got this at Walgreens for like $1. It was not very expensive at all. This is just a little bottle of it. But as you can see, this cap broke when I undid it today. Okay, and then all you need is a sponge. This is just a little sponge. Nothing fancy. You don't even need one with a scrubber. This is just an old sponge I had. And you need a paper towel. Well, I would get 2 paper towels. And your brushes. And then another paper towel. Now basically, if you can find some way, this is how I do it. When I use my bathroom, after I wash my brushes, I lean them like that up against the wall to dry, because you don't want the water to seep in down into the brush. You want it to fall down to the bristles. Okay, I'm going to start with this bronzing blush from e.l.f. First thing you want to do is wet your brush. And this will just get whatever excess product you have on it off. Make sure that when you're getting your brush wet that you stay below this metal thing. Don't go up here, because then the water will seep into your wooden handle, and you don't want that to happen because it'll mess it up. And this can come loose and come off. Okay, once you get it pretty well wetted, you want to turn your water off. And come over and just swirl your brush as best as you can onto the sponge. Now I would hold this sponge steady, but I only have one hand because I'm using the other one, like this, to hold the camera. So you just want to spin your brush around into the soap. As you can see, the product is coming off onto the sponge. Then you come back to the water and you rinse your brush off, and you can see that stuff falling out. You just want to glide your fingers down the bristles like this to getting any excess product off. Again, making sure not to get any water above the top of the metal. Then, come over to your paper towel. I'm going to use my elbow here to hold down, and just dry it off. And if it's clean, that means you're good. If there's still product coming off on the paper towel, you may want to repeat with the sponge. Then you kind of want to reshape your brush a little bit to the shape that it is. This one is kind of hard for me, like I said, to shape back because I only have one hand. So I'll probably reshape that later. But then, like I have this one setting up already, you just set it up like this so that the water will go down the bristles and not go up into the wood. Okay, then you just want to clean your sponge off when you want to do a new brush. Then put a little bit more soap on. Wet another brush. Come back over to the sponge. Swirl it around in the soap. I guess it's actually shampoo, huh? Not really soap. I love the smell of baby shampoo. I don't know if anyone else does. but I absolutely love the smell of it. Okay, then come back over here. And this brush is actually, I think it's actually dyed green now because I like to use the brush to put like color underneath my eyes. And I used green yesterday and it will not come off. So, yeah. Let's see if any green comes off on the paper towel. Back to the paper towel. Swirl it around. Sometimes X motions is good also to get product off a brush. Alright, I think that one's clean. It's just kind of dyed green. Again, put your brush that way. I'm going to do one more brush for you and then I think we'll be done. Okay, I'm just rinsing off my sponge again. And you don't have to actually rinse your sponge off if you want to put like a dot here of soap and then a dot over here of soap so that you can clean more than one brush on the sponge. You don't have to actually rinse it off every time. Okay, getting the brush wet. Coming over to the sponge. Ew. This one's pretty dirty. So I set the camera down so I could wash that brush a little bit better, and when I set it down or when I tried to pick it back up, whatever, I accidentally pushed the record button, which stopped the recording. So I thought I was recording when I was taping myself, but I actually wasn't. So I actually just, which I mean, you know, you guys already saw how to do it, and I just rinsed that brush off and then put it over here, and I ended up actually just went ahead and washed all my other brushes also, and then I just put my sponge over here to dry and cleaned everything up. So yeah, everything is clean, and yeah, and it's pretty easy, as you can see. So I hope that was clear enough for all of you to understand what I do. It's really easy and it's really inexpensive also. I mean, you can use any sponge. If you, I don't know, like have a kitchen sponge, go ahead and use that one. And the shampoo, the baby shampoo is really cheap. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go put lotion on because I got, if you can see that, I don't know. I got sunburned today. So I'm gonna go put some lotion on that. And yeah, I will see you all in the next video. Bye.